So g'day everyone. We're going to do a quick preview of the main races on day two at Warrnambool. So I've got Trevor Lawson joining me on the line. How are you, Trev?
Good, Mark.
Bit of a different Warrnambool Carnival this year, mate?
Yeah, I think it's first one in, I think, I was looking up the results the other day. I think probably the first one since 2005 or 2006 I haven't gone to. So
yeah, watching it from home.
Yeah, and it's been good. My wife, she doesn't snore, so it's been good. I've had, leading into the Warrnambool Carnival, I'm getting some sleep. There's sort of no snoring, or no one coming home at odd hours. That was once you go to bed, that's it. So so it's been a bit different.
Good stuff. So
I think it's worked quite well, and hopefully it works well tomorrow. So.
Yeah, so it's Tuesday afternoon we're recording, so it's well as the no crowd, then obviously it's a bit of a different schedule. So today is all jumps racing, and then we've got all the flat racing tomorrow, which works well for us because you're doing a full card of ratings and that sort of thing. So this afternoon we'll just have, I know you haven't probably completely cleaned them up, but we'll have a good look at the two main races. So we might just have a look at the Wangoom and the Warrnambool Cup. So just in general, betting at Warrnambool, is it something you do much outside of the carnival, and what sort of track is it to bet at?
Not overly. I don't really bet a lot at the bush meetings and all that. It's just through time restraints and things like that. But it is a great track to, excuse me, it is a great track to bet at. It's a big roomy track. It's a fantastic sort of track. And traditionally, with the 3-day carnival, the first day races on the Tuesdays generally an on-pace sort of day.
Yep.
So it may be a little bit of an on-pace tomorrow because we've sort of had the jumps today. They just come down the straight but leisurely the first time, and then the second time they basically don't race on the corner at all. They've got their own corner. It's a bit like hillside and lakeside. And then in the straight, they basically come down the middle until they roll back to the inside. So the ground tomorrow will be relatively fresh.
Yeah.
So I'm sort of expecting, and the weather's nice, so you think the track sort of might get into the 5 range.
And of course, talking about Warrnambool, tomorrow, of course, is not a normal Warrnambool country meet. It's a fair bit better in terms of quality, so should be a good meeting to bet at.
Yeah, yes, good quality. So there's 2 listed races, and with sort of the jockeys restricted to staying in Victoria. All the good jockeys are riding. So Williams and all, they normally wouldn't go to Warrnambool. Sort of normally those sort of guys wouldn't go. But sort of got Williams riding there, Oliver, Jamie Carr. So it's a lot of decent riders. So it's like a metropolitan type meeting.
Yeah.
Class wise. And the restricted races are all, I think, the lowest benchmark is like a benchmark 70. So
good stuff. All right. Well, as you said, there's 2 listed races, so we will just have a quick look at them this afternoon to give everybody a bit of an idea of what you're thinking for tomorrow. So race 7 is the Wangoom, the sprint over the 1200. I'm just looking at Top Sports Market, and it's all about order of command at the moment. So $2.90 order of command from Hawker Hurricane at $7, Anjana at $10, and then the rest well out in the figures. I'm assuming you've got order of command on top, but what sort of price are you got at the moment?
So at the moment, I've got without sort of putting in some bonuses, I've got it around $5.50.
Okay.
I'll probably have it a little bit short of that with sort of Oliver riding it and things like that, but I wouldn't have it anywhere near $2.90.
Usually means there's some value elsewhere.
I'm not sure, but I thought the Eastring runner is great again.
Mm-hmm.
Lindsay Smith, his horses aren't going that great at this time, but he's based at Warrnambool, and this is sort of a big Warrnambool sprint race. So it's had good figures in Perth. My stuff, it was a 60.5 horse, so that's sort of right up with sort of order of command. It's had 1 run here, ran at Ballarat, that day it settled third in the run, and it was Ballarat Cup Day. It was the last race of the day, and the horses that settled 1, 2, 3, 4. The leader ran 8th, and then the horse that settled second ran last. The horse that settled third ran third last, and the horse that ran fourth last, and 14th in the run beat 12th, beat 16th and 13th. So it was one of those inverted races where those up on the pace. So it's probably a forgive run. So I'm not quite sure what price it is in the market, but I thought it was an interesting runner.
Yeah, it's $11 at the moment.
In Jana, didn't have much luck the other day at Caulfield. Since then, it's changed hands. It's actually gone from Lindsay Smith to Henry Dwyer and gets blinkers first time. It does like to sting out of the track. And Hawker Hurricane's been racing well. It's drawn out. So I just want to sort of check the map, see how that is with it. But it's been racing well. It's sort of gone well in Sydney. Its last couple of runs have been okay and has run well in Melbourne before. So it's a chance. And number 2, Reykjavik. It's sort of another one. It sort of ran okay first up. Might want further, but it's sort of Yendel's his sort of man. Yendel's riding it for Lindsay Smith, and I thought it might be a target race for it. So that was sort of the main ones to look at. Miss Ayana's got sort of some hope at sort of big odds. And Super Hard runs well fresh, but does get back.
Okay.
And it's probably sort of 6 main chances.
Yeah, right. So as you said, you haven't quite cleaned the price up completely, but looks like we might be trying to bet around the favourite.
At $2.90, definitely. Wouldn't be able to get anywhere near those sorts.
Yeah, okay, no worries. And we'll also just have a bit of a look at race 8, which is the Warrnambool Cup. I think it's over the 23.50. Got another reasonably short favourite, another Lindsay Smith runner, Too Close to Sun, which is $3.10 with Top Sport at the moment. From Inverloch at $8, Miramar $8, Sin to Win also $8, Declares War $8.50, and the Black Leopard at $9. They're all the ones in single figures. How does your market look?
I've got Too Close to the Sun, very short.
Yep.
Round at the moment 10 to 9, so I'll have it pretty short odds. It's not a bad horse, this. So it came over for Lindsay Smith, came over from Perth. Sort of got some ratings off Cameron from it, and then it sort of bounced off those ratings. It ran at Flemington, its first start here, and didn't have much luck, and sort of over-raced a bit, and then went to Moonee Valley and just walked in.
Yep.
Produced a good figure, and then it went to the Terrain Cup and just won with its head on its chest.
Yep.
So I won by 2.5 lengths there. Stays on the minimum. So I thought it was definitely the horse to beat, and I think it's very likely to be a bet, unless it's. But I would think longest price I'll have it sort of 6 to 4 or something.
Yeah.
But I'll have it in the even money, the 6 to 4 chance.
Yeah, okay.
Inverloch for mine's got too much weight. Goes sort of. It's been carrying, or it carried 59 at Caulfield. 50, half over the minimum the other day, goes to 62 kilos. I thought it just had too much weight at this distance. So, I think Too Close to Sun's a better horse than it.
Yep.
On figures, and Too Close to Sun's going to get 6 kilos off it.
Yep.
So it's hard to sort of get it in the market. Cinder Wind's honest, but it's an old gelding. It sort of ran okay. It gets D. Oliver. I'll sort of have it around sort of the mark. It's just doesn't win that often. Miramar, sort of just want to have another look at it. It was sort of disappointing the other day, but the track was a bit firmer.
Yep.
And the start before was all right, so I'll sort of have another look at it. Didn't think the Black Leopard was good enough. It's got to make up 4.7 lengths on Too Close to the Sun. And off its runs, it's a bit hard to see that. And Declares War's honest. Looked like being a nice horse when Darren Wee had it, but to mine it just hasn't sort of kicked on that well.
Right.
I sort of haven't put Williams' bonus in or anything like that, but
Kimani got it now, huh?
Kimani, Matt Kimani's good. I think actually Matt Kimani had it,
right,
and I think he bought it, and then it went to Weir, and then Weir had it for the first prep.
Okay.
And it looked like being a good horse, and then it went when we got rubbed out. It went to Kimani, back to Kimani. I think Kimani actually started off with it. So yeah, it's honest, but no star. But it's just one of those races. Like for mine, is that Too Close to the Sun's the best horse in the race. It's got the best figures.
Yep.
And it's on the minimum weight.
Yep.
So it's just a no-brainer.
Good stuff.
So I think we'll definitely be backing it.
Good stuff. All right. Well, as we said, 9 races on the card tomorrow, but that's just a quick look at a couple of listed ones. So we'll look forward to tomorrow. We'll get your full set of prices in the morning, look forward to a good day of betting. Yeah,
let's hope so. Yeah, and I think the weather's supposed to be nice down there, so I think it's a bit similar to last year. I think last year we were in t-shirts down there, and the year before we couldn't get enough coats on. So.
I think they were saying it's the nicest weather they've had at Warrnambool for many years, and of course no one there.
And no one's there. Yeah. Sometimes we've been down there. It just comes in the rain and the wind come in sideways. So, keeps the beer cold anyway.
Righto. All right. Well, we'll look forward to getting your prices tomorrow, and we'll chat then.
Great. Thanks, mate.
Cheers.